Hi guys, today we are at the European Championships and I have a deck profile for you, a top 16 deck profile, so he just missed out on top cut, so he bubbled. So yeah, just tell us what you played and maybe how your run went.
Yeah, actually today I played Gigavise. I decided to choose a high roll deck because I wanted to take a risk and we'll just start with the monsters. So 1 Titanium, it's a must-have, 2 Gigaplants, 2 Lonefire Blossoms, so the standard list, 2 Dandelions for tokens and super solar nutrient, so you get Lonefire access, 1 Nettles tuner and 1 Copy Plant tuner. I played no Sangan because I thought he was too slow, and I also have no Turtle in the side, because I just wanted to rely fully on the Dandelion combo with Super Solar Nutrient. Okay, these are the monsters. So let's go into the spells. The spells are pretty standard. 2 Gold Sarcophagus, so for all the access you need. 3 Upstart to make it quicker. 3 Hidden Armory for all kinds of purposes, to get your supervisors out of the grave or just search them if you need them on your hand. 3 supervisors, 2 different dimension reincarnation, and 2 Mark of the Rose. So the same goes for these equip spells, depending on what you need at the moment. 2 Miracle Fertilizers. I chose 2 because I thought the third one would just be a brick. 3 Super Solar Nutrient. This is your main engine to get out Lonefire if you don't have it on your hand. So I fully relied on this. I also got the inspiration from Julian Weidmann's list, Spore XT. I liked it very much, but where I deviated were the traps. We're going into that quickly. So 1 Foolish Burial to throw out Dandelion or your Lonefire to special it with Miracle Fertilizer. 1 Heavy Storm as a sweeper and 1 Giant Trunade for OTKs. Yeah.
Okay, very nice, very nice.
Yeah. So these were the spells. Pretty standard in my opinion. Where I started to go a little crazy were the traps. So I actually only played 2 discard traps, 2 Phoenix Wind. I thought the third one would just be a brick because I often came into the situation where...
Yeah, one question. Did you ever felt like you were missing the third one, maybe to out back row or stuff like that, or you think the ratios were very, very good?
I think the ratios were okay. If I sided something out, I often sided the Wing Blasts out to even put in a Breaker or a Mystical Space Typhoon. So I think they are better to out back row. Because I just liked it better. The third one always felt like a brick because I discarded it oftentimes. So if I had no other target in hand, no Dandelion or anything. So this is where it starts to get crazy. 2 Bottomless. So this is very unusual to be played in Gigavise because people often only play 1 or side the second in. Or don't play it at all. I think it's very good against the current meta with the Machina monsters, with all kinds of Black Wings, with Vayus, normal summons, and even the special summons. So, and I was very afraid of a Christian matchup where this was helpful too. 2-dimensional prison.
Okay, this is very unusual. Maybe you can explain why you did it and how it performed.
Yeah, so I think the people are currently playing many heavy hitters, which you want to get away. They oftentimes have a Stardust on field, and I want to out the Stardust with the Dimensional Prison. They also don't expect these 4 cards in this deck, so the surprise factor was very high, which is why these were often resolving, and just standard 1 Mirror Force and 1 Trap Dust. Shout out to my friend Alex who lent it to me. Yeah, these were the traps. Let's just go into the extra deck
Okay.
to yeah. So pretty standard extra deck. These were my original tokens. I were not allowed to use. I think they were very nice. Some Kuribos.
So the judges said something and...
Yeah, I was warned by the players and I didn't want to take a risk.
Ah, okay.
That's why I got my ugly tokens. Yeah, put it to the side. Yes, this is the extra deck. 1 Gothams, oftentimes summoned with Nettles and Power Tool. No summon in this tournament, unfortunately, because it wasn't needed. 1 Mistworm to open the field, to attack directly into your opponent if you have the killing blow, and to out back row. 2 Stardust Dragons. I think 2 Stardust Dragons are very important because basically if you get the second Stardust out on the field with a Titanial on the field as well, there's not much your opponent can do, because oftentimes they can, for example, run over 1 Stardust if they have, for example, Dark Arm Dragon or Judgment Dragon on field, and the second one just stops them. 1 Thoughtruler Archfiend. I think you can cut this card for a Chimera Attack Fortress Dragon because it didn't see much play.
So you never made it, or?
No, I never summoned it today, and
Okay.
I think it isn't really needed because my opponents actually never use brain control or mind control on my monsters, or even if they have any targeting effects, Titanial is there to out them. So this was redundant. Red Dragon Archfiend, very good card against frogs, and if your opponent has Gauls, to maybe summon him when you can kill your opponent with a monster before Red Dragon Archfiend, to just attack into Gauls when they have to activate it. Actually didn't see no play because I didn't match against a single frog. Because I summoned it once, but my opponent instantly forfeited the match because it was just over. 1 Brute Drago, I feel like I could play the second one. Wasn't summoned today. It was summoned once today, but yeah, when you summon that, you want to go into the loop with it gets destroyed. You get your Gigaplant. Where's my Gigaplant? Gets destroyed, you get your Gigaplant from grave, activate Gigaplant effect because it has its effect. You get Nettles out and make the second Blue Dragon to have another big beta and another revived Gigaplant.
Yeah, that's very strong, especially into Up-Zero or stuff like that.
The main engine of the Synchro deck, your Power Tool Dragons, where you just do the Copy Plant Gigaplant summon. Synchro summon to search your equip spells, and also a good defense in your first turn, except when you're playing against Gladiator Beasts. Fortunately, there was no Gladiator Beast matchup today. Colossal Fighter, dearly needed in this deck to run over Dark Arm Dragon and have access to Colossal OTK, which is a pretty frequent play you can make in this deck. Unfortunately, didn't see any play today. Black Rose Dragon, very good card to swipe the field. Chain 1 Supervise, Chain 2 Black Rose Dragon, get your Gigaplant back and go on from there.
Did you do that today? Did that happen? The Black Rose play?
Yes, once. It happened once.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, it was very helpful in that game. It would be very helpful if my opponent didn't play the Horn to negate the summon. So I wanted to do that, but it didn't go through. But it would have won me the game. Yeah, and the second effect is also very helpful to flip your opponent's monster into ATK to maybe dodge Gores, or do it in the little frog lock with Substitute and Duke Frog to run over with 5600 damage.
Yeah, this would be crazy if you do that.
Yeah, unfortunately not a single frog matchup today. Bryoneck, pretty standard, saw 1 summon today, won me the game. Goyo Guardian, pretty standard. Catessor, very easily summonable with Lone Fire and Nettles, or even with Dandelion and Nettles, which is better for more defense. And the Armory Arm, which is one of my favorite cards, actually the Colossal OTK. The first time I saw it was when Julian used it against me at locals. He was playing Fishbox Rock, and I noticed that something is wrong because there was an infinite loop going on, and I ultimately lost that match. And I think it's a very cool, interesting play. Also, if your opponent has less than 2,400 or 3,400 damage, you can equip it to your Gigaplant and run over the monster to instantly kill them if the monster is in attack position. Yeah. So that's it for the extra deck, and the side deck is nothing special in my opinion because I just randomly added some cards. So Gods, which I sided in once and sided it out the next game.
So did you like it, or was you didn't use it at all, or?
I think you could use it in the main deck and side it out if it isn't needed. But it didn't see much play today because with my list I didn't know what to side out because other cards were more important, which I will show right now. DD Crow, very important card against your combo decks, against Vayu, against anything that uses a grave, so pretty standard staple. Breaker to out the Fossil Diner, to run over it and clear some back row. So this is both an out for Royal Oppression and the Fossil Diner, and a pretty good beta if it has 1100 attack. Most monsters, most normal summons can't beat it. One Lightning Vortex to wipe fields, good against Machina, good against Lightsworn, and to run over Fossil Diner. Forbidden Chalice sees much play against Christia, and it's very variable, but this is an out for Fossil Diner too mainly. So,
one question: did it come up that you challenged a monster like Vanity's Fiend or Christia to go for the combo?
I actually didn't draw it a single time, even though I sided it in a lot of games. Yeah, this was very unfortunate.
Yeah, it's a one-off. It can happen.
Mystical Space Typhoon, pretty standard. I played it in the main deck, but I decided against it. Brain Control isn't in the main deck too, and not in the side, because I think with Mug of the Rose you have enough control cards. Smashing Ground again for Fossil Diner, for big monsters, for heroes. If they have Gaia on field, it's very helpful. Autonomous Action Unit for the mirror match. I didn't play a mirror match or even against plants. There was another Gigavise player and one Amaryllis player, but I didn't play them. Solemn Judgment against combo decks, but I felt like today it was not very smart to use this because my enemies often could penetrate my defense, and if I had only 4,000 life points or less, it would be fatal for me. One Torrential Tribute, I decided to not play it in the main deck for the Bottomless Trap Holes because I saw more play the last time with bigger monsters, so I just like to banish them. Also good against Lightsworn so they don't fill their grave, and against Vayu too, so they don't get their grave full of dark monsters for Dark Armed. This is where I couldn't decide if I should play Trap Stun or Royal Decree twice, so I just put one of each. They didn't see any play today. Unfortunately, my opponents actually played very few traps today. One of them had no traps at all. He played a Vayu Doom something list. It was very complicated.
No Norellas, I assume. Probably, yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, and that's all for the list. So I went 6-2. I think that's the highest record anyone has ever gotten in Europe with Gigavise. It was very fun. I want to shout out Julian, and all my friends who were with me at this tournament. Shout out to Marco, Alex, Marius, Ubaid, Niklas, everyone that I have forgot, and shout out to Young Putz. I watched many of your videos, and also Julian's replays were a big help too at these tutorials.
Yeah, thank you very much, and yeah, very impressive stuff. And yeah, I hope I will see you at the next tournaments.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and until the next video. Bye.